I'm DJ Forte, and you're watching the HNG Show. And on this episode today, man, I got a very special guest in the building for you, just like always. But this time, not just any special guest. I got a very talented artist in the building with me right now. He goes by the name Rockout Ali. What's the deal, my boy?
What's going on, Brody?
Appreciate you coming out, man.
I appreciate you for having me.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So let's get right into it, man. We ask everybody that comes on this platform, who is Rockout Ali at the end of the day as a person and an artist?
Let me see. I pause the music.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. This who Rockout Ali is as a person. I say I'm a genuine person. I'm very loyal. I stand on business like at all times. Like as a man, you gotta stand on business. If you don't stand on nothing, you gotta stand on your business. Let me see. I'm passionate. Like I chase this shit every day. I'm a rocker, like, and not a rock star. I'm a rocker, and what I mean by a rocker, like, shit. You listen to my music, you gonna hear me turned up. You gonna hear me. But you gonna hear bars up in that motherfucker.
Hell
like,
yeah.
And I'm gonna rock out regardless. It don't matter if nobody rocking with me.
Facts. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Until you can get the crowd rocking with you, you know what I'm saying? Deliver that right sound.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, that whole bitch is just jumping. So, one thing I noticed about you is that you're very versatile. So how long have you been making music, and when did you find your sound?
I've been making music for a long time. I'd probably say I started making music. Damn, I can't even say that because I was in elementary and I had this little crew and stuff like that, and we used to always talk about what we getting for Christmas. I'm gonna get the scratch pad, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get that, and then like I ain't never give up on it. Like all the other ones, they gave up on it, but I was like in the third grade, so that's when I was interested in music. I started making music for real. When I was probably 9, that shit sucked for real. It was like, my name is Little B. I punch you in the tree. I kick you in your. That's how it used to be.
Right.
And then I started like really trying to take it serious around like 13, 14.
Okay. Now, did you get into your first like studio around that time?
No, I actually found out about it with a computer mic. Like it was with a computer mic. We had rented out this computer from Rent-A-Center and shit like that. And Dre, main event, he came over with a computer mic and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, everybody up in the house freestyling and rapping and shit like that. And I was the only nigga that wasn't doing it and shit. So I'd go up in like different rooms and stuff like that while the beat playing, and I'd be writing and shit because I was scared of what people would think. Then one day somebody came in the room, was like, bro, what you writing, bro? And I had spit it to them. They was like, nigga, you cold. And I was like, bet.
See?
Then that was Khalil, that was Killer that did that. That's how they the ones that kind of discovered what I can do.
Hell yeah. So after that, there was like, they were the motivation after that.
Yeah, because I had wanted to be like both of them. Like growing up, like, I don't know. My daddy had died when I was young, so shit, they was like my father figure. That's why I go around every weekend or every summer and shit like that.
So you knew that honest feedback would come back from them. Like they'll tell you if they're rocking with it or if they're not.
Definitely will.
And that's the kind of feedback that you want. You want the honesty to where you know, like, okay, maybe they're not feeling this if I put this out, but I got this other song that they're feeling more than this.
Mm-hmm.
So then you kind of learn, like, okay.
Hit or miss type thing.
Yeah, exactly. But once you get that right feedback and then you're going down that path, it's nothing but consistent growth.
Yeah.
When did you learn you were versatile, and when did you decide to start like playing around with it more?
Well, I always been like versatile. Like me, I'm a leader. Like I don't follow no fucking trend. I do what I like to do. Like like I probably say when people was wearing baggy jeans and shit like that, I was like the only nigga with some straight legs or like a little bit skinnier than that or something like that. Like I do my own thing. Like I got gauges in my ears. I don't know too many black people that got gauges.
That's hard.
Nose ring. People got they say so's about that shit, but I'm me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't try to be nothing else but me.
Hell yeah, bro. I rock with that because,
I like that you said rock with that too.
yeah, like you created your own avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what people want to see, you stick to that avenue, because now they know what to expect from you as an artist.
Right. And that's everything, because I try to do everything. I know I can't sing a lick for real, but guess what? You gonna hear Ali sing.
Hell yeah.
Eminem did it. Like, it was songs that I heard, like Haley's song. He knew he wasn't no fucking singer, but
Right.
he sung that shit. I listen to reggae. I listen to some Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart. I listen to Michael Jackson. I don't even, like, most of the time, if I ain't listening to myself, I'm probably listening to some shit that ain't got nothing to do with rap, just so I can have a different feel, like, have a different appreciation for music. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, rappers that talk about money and shit like that, I don't got money right now. Like, I'm not no broke ass nigga, but I'm not no motherfucking $1 million ass nigga either,
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? So
You just
I
ain't
can't-
up millions right now.
Right,
Yeah.
so I can't relate to the lamb, and for real, even if I had the money for that, I wouldn't buy no lamb. I'd buy something totally different to change my life after the rap, like invest into this business and this business and this business. Like, if you see me blow up today, you won't see me with a diamond chain at all. You probably see me with some teeth, but you won't see me with no diamond chain.
That's fire, bro. That's fire because it sounds like you got a plan that you want to do to further grow those millions.
Grow those millions and also put my people in position, because, like, another thing, if I get $1 million, I'm not just gonna be handing out, hey, this my brother right here, I'm about to give him 10,000.
Right.
I'm finna give my mama this. No, I'm about to give y'all this and tell y'all to go open up this business so we can keep these millions, this money or millions or how much ever we invest into this shit, keep that shit going and growing, and we getting money from this way, we getting money from this way, and it's money from this way. Like,
Yeah.
my dog got a lawn care service. My mama got a fucking restaurant. My auntie got a coffee shop. My other brother got a weed dispensary. Like,
You want to be able to get it from all angles.
I want to be a Master P. That nigga do everything.
It's possible. It's
Yeah.
possible. He done went from the music to opening up his own businesses, funding smaller businesses.
NBA.
Yep. And now he's in the food industry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when he did that really caught my eye. Like, that's when I finally understood that.
Shoes.
Who?
He had his shoes too.
Oh, yep. He did have his shoes. And once I realized all that, like, seeing all those things happen in certain times, that's when I realized, like, that's a businessman.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you got a talent to do this, but you need marketing and you need the right distribution and you need you need more than just talent to get where you at. You need brains.
For real, for real. You can't just hop into it and think this is what people want or need. Like, you gotta have the talent. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have strategies. I would say marketing's the most important one because that's what's gonna get you your reach.
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah. And a problem that I come across a lot that I see from other artists is they're too quick to drop, which it's a good and a bad thing. But if you're too quick to drop without a plan of doing more content, now you just dropped all your content, so now you got to go back to work because you didn't have a plan to market these videos, these singles, this project. So I feel like while you're creating that project or those singles that you're dropping, have a plan.
Yeah.
Especially like a marketing plan and a couple strategies for each visual or each song or whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's an EP or a tape.
See, my take on that is a little bit different because my situation was different. Like, I didn't go into this shit thinking like, man, this record label need to sign me. I came in this shit off of pain. I had just wanted to talk. Like, I was going to court. I had a court-appointed lawyer. I wasn't able to never defend myself, never be able to tell my side of the story, no nothing. So I started talking to the mic because I always had a studio. It don't matter what the fuck I had. Like, I could have been fucking homeless, but I had a studio and shit like that. And I started just making the tape, and then I got into a thing where I'm like, I need to keep going because I'm getting frustrated and shit like that because I make music. Like, this is what I do.
Right.
I don't do shit else. I'm on Tether. I'm 530 days on Tether. All I did the whole time was stay in the house or go to work. When I was off of work, there wasn't no fucking going nowhere. It was just staying at home and you bored.
Yeah.
So I made music and I just kept on pushing it out. And I'm at 9 mixtapes. A lot of those mixtapes, I don't know. Like I say, I was just learning, growing as a producer, growing as what I needed to be. Now I can say it's paying off.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't tell you about that either, but it's certain shit that's going on in Ali life right now too. So it's just like, it's crazy right now. It's crazy.
That's dope. That's dope because, like, back on, like, the strategies and stuff, like, just as you were saying, being on house arrest, you got 9 tapes out, right?
No, I had maybe 5 tapes when I was on Tether.
Okay.
Probably like 5.
Okay.
I don't know. I spent 530 days up on it, so
right.
That's like 2 years equivalent. So that's about 6. I think it was about 6, but I got off like, I don't know. It's in the past now.
Okay.
But anyways.
But you can still go back, like right now to this day, and still market and
you definitely
promote
can.
certain songs off those tapes.
You definitely can, but like, I'm the type of person, I don't get caught up in the past. Like, I just keep moving and shit. One day when I do get that person that actually sees me and be like, shit, yeah, I heard that mixtape you got. You need to come out with some other shit, nigga. I'm looking for that. Oh, bro, I got 9 other mixtapes that you ain't heard on Apple or Spotify or wherever the fuck I tell them to go get it and shit like that. And then they can, like, that's how it's gonna happen. Like, I feel like when I finally pop, people they gonna be expecting more from me, and all they gotta do is just not Google my shit, but type my name in, and then they gonna see everything, and they gonna be like, we ain't gotta wait no more. We getting his whole everything right now.
It's already here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's another good way to go about it too. There's so many different strategies. You know what I mean? Like, for artists.
But if I was in that predicament to push my music how I needed to push it, like videos, like I got about 11 videos, but my mixtapes like way more than just those 11 videos. You know what I mean? But
Right.
if I was able to do that at the time, I would have did that. But right at that time, I was just like, I got a distro kid, I got a studio. I'm about to keep on pushing music.
Hell
and
yeah.
just hopefully something happens.
At the end of the day, to be honest, that's the only thing we can do is push the content that we're creating. Because if we don't, we're not gonna learn like how to do it properly, what not to do, what to do.
Right.
That's kind of like with me when I first started. Like, I would go back and watch each episode that I drop. I still do it to this day just to make sure, so that way like I can learn from what I don't want to be seen or how I want to like carry myself, you know, like more professional, have more fun, be more relaxed. And now it's like it's starting to come. Like, I've seen the transition from like start to now, and it's like it's super crazy. So like when you see yourself like elevate and grow, that's when you're onto something.
That's what Ali mean. Elevate.
Oh, for real?
Mhm.
Dope. See, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know it either. But I had got the name from some different shit. But then I had looked it up and stuff like that. 'Cause somebody was like, bro, I like your name, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, why you like my name so bad? Because it was Ali Prophet at first. And then it was like, you should look up your name. So I looked up my name, and it meant elevated. And Prophet was a person that, like, you know, Jesus and told the truth about something. Well, I was Ali, and I told my own truth. Like, I ain't religious, but and Ali is like a Muslim name. Prophet is a Christianity name.
Yeah.
So it was just like it mixed together well. But I had wanted to turn up, so I had turned into Rock Out Ali.
Okay. Okay. So how did the Rock Out part come involved?
The Rock Out Park, actually, it was one of my Facebook names for real, like from like 6 years ago. And I was like, I fucks with this name. This shit hard. And then next thing you know, I was just like, I think it was my Facebook name, and somebody had said Rock Out Ali, introduced me at a show. And I was like, that shit fit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm turned, all of that. So that's how Rock Out Ali came, and then I just stuck with it because it was mine already, so I might as well just, and it got like a better catch to it too. Instead of Ali Prophet, you don't know what the fuck you about to get.
Right.
You probably about to get like some type of prayer or something like that on YouTube or something like that if my name don't populate first. Or Rock Out Ali, like, it's different.
Yeah. Nah. That is a different name for sure. Like, definitely like catchy too. Like, when I hear it, I think of like this dude's about to come out and just rock the stage out.
That's what I do.
Yeah, see what I'm
That's
saying?
what I do.
See what I'm saying? So let's get in to the new tape that you have out. Is it out now, or are you still working on it, or are you finalizing it right now?
I'm done with it. Like,
Okay.
it was done on the 9th of April. Right now I had sent it to my DJ. DJ Night ATL. You know, you probably, if you think about it, you heard his name before. DJ Night ATL. He hosted the Migos first 2 mixtape, Jug Season, and some other mixtape. He hosted a couple of Futures as well.
Okay.
Shit, he just putting his little finishing touches on it and stuff like that. Then he gon' distribute it and stuff like that. Like, that was a contract that I had signed in January 1st.
Okay. Was that the first contract that you signed?
First contract ever I signed.
Okay.
I could have had a different contract before with Paper Out ENT with Dolph. Jay Fizzle. They had posted who should we sign next and stuff like that. And I had sent him my stuff. And then he had sent some shit back to me. He was like, bro, let's work. I was like, cool. And then they posted me and people was voting for me. Who should we sign next? Da 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 da. Then he said, all right, we're about to move to the next step. I'm about to send you to my boss. I said some dumb shit like, bro, who is your boss? And he was like,
I mean, you gotta at least make sure who it is if it's a real person. You feel me?
yeah, but it was verified.
Okay.
Everything was verified. I'm like, bro, who was your boss? He was like, nigga, Dolph. Nigga, like, it was Young Dolph. So
That's fire.
I had inboxed Young Dolph and stuff like that, and we was talking. And then you know how like celebrities, they got busier lives and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you send a text out, you think you about to get a response right then and there. Nah, that shit took like 3 days. He said something back, and like 3 days later he died. So
damn.
it was just like, damn. It was like I could have been fucking with Dolph, but I felt like that wasn't the plan at that time.
That probably wasn't the plan, but it was an opportunity that could have presented itself if certain situations or if that situation never would have happened to him.
It told me to keep going. I talked to him so I can talk to somebody else.
Yeah. See what I mean? Like that door opened up another door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who are you collaborating with on this tape right now? And what's the name of it?
The new mixtape that hasn't dropped yet is called Produced by Ali.
Okay.
I have featured with a dude named Ali, another dude named Ali, another dude named Ali, another dude named Rockout Ali. Nobody got a fucking feature. That was all me right there.
Hey,
that was all me.
that's
shit.
fire.
I produced that motherfucker.
You had me thinking for a minute, like
yeah.
a tape full of Ali's.
Nah, it was a joke. But I had produced that motherfucker by myself. I recorded it by myself. I made the cover art by myself. I made the beats. I did every fucking thing up on that motherfucker. And I'm gonna tell you how it happened. Long story short. Well, when I had signed that contract with DJ Knight and stuff like that, he said, all right, bro, we need a mixtape with 12 tracks in order for me to push it. It got to be original beats. So I had started just like asking everybody who I knew had produced for beats and stuff like that. And some of them was being like funny about it and stuff like that. Some of them would send me beats. Some of them would send me beats that I didn't really fuck with and stuff like that. Some of them would send me beats that I really, really did fuck with. But I'm like, damn, you only sent me one. Like, I can't. Like, if you only sent me one, that mean like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna beg nobody for no beats. So what I did, I stayed up day and night, like for like 4 nights in a row, just studying on YouTube of how to make beats, writing it down in a pad and stuff like that. And 4 months later, we here.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, bro. You know what I'm saying? Progress, growth, like, I love it.
Thank you, bro.
Now, how long did it take you to actually, like, from the creating process of this tape, like, how long did it take you to design everything, you know, as far as, like, logos, cover art, and then just finalizing it and knowing that you have a finished product and a tape to put out?
Well, with the cover art, I thought about it like this, like, what does this mixtape got something to do with? Who does this mixtape got something to do with? And I was like, it got something to do with Ali. So I did this right here.
Okay.
It's all different faces of me. Happy times, sad times, just times of me. That's what you was gonna get from this mixtape. You're gonna get all of me.
Okay.
And then I put my DJ right here because he's the one that's hosting it.
Okay.
But it's all of me and he's hosting it. So it just like,
Hold it up just a little bit higher. That's fire.
Thank
Yeah.
you, bro.
Hell yeah, that's fire. That's different too.
Thank
And
you.
that's a great way to like express the different songs on that tape too. Cause like if I was just to come across that randomly, I would instantly think like, okay, this is a song with different varieties of rap.
Mm-hmm.
So that would lead me to think like, okay, after I click it, I listen to the first song. Now I'm starting to think that there's more versatileness to this project.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that
Different
you
version.
did that, yep. The way that you did that was actually very smart.
Thank you, bro. I try to be smart. I try to be independent, bro. Like that's what even happened with me even starting to record in the first place. Like people will tell you that you code and stuff like that, and that happened in my city and stuff like that, Saginaw. And they be like, bro, you code in a motherfucker. And they have access to put you into position to record and do what you love and stuff like that. But they don't, or maybe they life too busy, or maybe you just ain't connected like that with them or some shit like that. So it's no hate, but that shit had forced me to learn this shit. Like, bro, if God put it in them to do it and you so interested into doing it, just do it.
For real.
So I just did it.
Hell yeah.
On
Cause
some Nike shit.
for real, just do it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you're going to know whether you try it, if you like it or not. And if it's for you.
And you only understand how many times, like, when I was starting to make the beats and stuff like that, how many times I get frustrated and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, yeah. I could imagine. Because it's got to be time consuming.
It's very time consuming because it's like, the first time you make a beat and stuff like that, like for your first time, like I did make a beat when I was about 9 years old with my uncle. And they actually almost got signed off of that motherfucking beat.
Damn.
So I was like, I know I can do it again. I know I can do it again. So
Oh, yeah.
I tried it out, and from what I knew from recording, I just related that to that. And they also said when you making beats in all the tutorials that I was watching, they said use your imagination. What the fuck do you want to hear? So I just went for what I wanted to hear.
See? And right there, if you learn how to use your imagination to, like, create the sounds, create the visions, that's the most important thing right there. Because, like, when I go to do my episodes for all my promo clips, they're all different. And sometimes I'll be creating one that I have the image of how I want it to pop off in my head, but then a different one 10 times harder comes along. So now I scratch that one because I know that once I put this together, it's gonna come. It's gonna come together how I visioned it.
Full circle.
Yep, exactly. So that's why, like, whenever we drop promo snippets to every new episode, it's always different. It stands out because the artist is different too.
Yeah.
So what other avenues are you pursuing right now, or are you thinking about pursuing any other avenues along with the music?
I got my own clothing line.
Okay.
Rock Out Ali. I haven't really like sold any yet. I have the design and stuff like that. I didn't want to sell it until everything perfect. Like I'm on some Picasso shit. Like
Okay.
Like if that shit ain't perfect, I don't want nobody else wearing it. I will wear it. I wear the tryouts and everything like that. But as far as me putting it out right now, it's not me that's actually pressing it on, and it's not me that's actually, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want everything myself. So with the clothing line shit, I enrolled into school. I'm about to be going to Wayne County. I enrolled into school for fashion, and I'm gonna learn how to do what I'm doing. Like,
Hell yeah. That's fire. Because, I mean, once you learn how to, like, press and, like, embroidery or anything like that, even sew and create different types of shirts and hoodies, long sleeve crew necks, things like that. Like, once you create a unique brand, it's going to stand out different. Okay.
that's the brand, Rock Out Ali.
Okay. So is that going to be like the main picture in the front, or
That's gonna be the
in the
main
back?
picture, but it's not gonna say Ali on it. Like, I don't want everybody to rock out Ali. I
Right.
just want everybody to rock out. Like, shit, if y'all rocking out, I know y'all doing what y'all supposed to do.
For
You know what
real.
I mean? Rocking out
Facts.
regardless type
Facts.
shit. And I got, like, so I got the rock out. I'm gonna have rock out, Rock Nation. I'm gonna have Rock Out Regardless. For the females, I'm gonna have Rock Me Baby. Like, it's gonna be a lot of shit, and it's gonna be like, I've been into like track suits a lot, like track suits, like not jogging suits, like track suits though.
Yeah.
I wear like a Rock Out Ali thing at every one of my shows. I just don't give it to nobody.
Right.
Like this last one I had, my uncle, we had put it together and shit like that. That shit came out fire. Like,
hell yeah.
Like superstar status. That shit was fire.
That's dope. Because, I mean, when you perform, you want to stand out how you present yourself as an artist. You know what I mean? Because each artist, you guys have your own vibes that makes you who you are as an artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you standing out with that outfit that brings you out, that enhances your image while you're performing, that's what the crowd wants to see. Because they definitely want to see that, and they want to see more.
They want to see that energy that you put in your music.
Yeah. You know how many artists I see just walking back and forth from the stage, side to side, up to back, just.
I guarantee you come to any one of my shows, bro. I'm all through that bitch. I get off stage, put the mic down, and walk to the back, walk to the front, look you in your eye just to see if you rocking with me. If you ain't rocking with me,
for real,
I'm doing something wrong. So
that's real crowd engagement.
Neither shit. I'm gonna do everything. Like I had came back from Atlanta. I did my first show second show in Detroit, and I ain't turned the way I was supposed to. So the next show, I was like, I'm giving these motherfuckers my all.
Hell
I
yeah.
gave their ass my all and shit like that. But every other show, it's always my all. It just, I was winded. Like, you were 7 months out of performing and stuff like that. You don't do no type of cardio exercise, no nothing. I was winded.
Oh yeah.
I calmed down a little bit. But I still turned that bitch up though. Yep, did that.
It's gonna catch up with you too. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're not used to moving around like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna catch up to you. That's kind of like working out for the first time in like 2-3 years. You're gonna walk out that gym like, God damn.
You gonna walk out that gym like you can't walk out that gym.
Yeah, I should have never took that break.
Like, damn, my legs. I'm about to crawl to the car. I'm gonna crawl to it.
These bitches shaking the whole time I'm walking, each step. But no, man, that's cool, bro. I definitely like to see you doing your thing.
Thank you.
Are there any artists that you're interested in possibly working with in the future as far as collaboration? Anybody stand out to you specifically that you think you'd make a good song with?
Like who? Like big artists or like mainstream?
It could be big, it could be underground. Whatever level you're trying to target.
Honestly, I ain't gonna say, like, I don't want to say no names or anything like that, but I like to do features with anybody that want to do a feature with me. Like, if you fuck with me enough to, you know what I mean? Like, but if I had a choice to choose, I'd say Skilla. Cause Skilla, he can go crazy. He got kind of like the same energy I got.
Yeah. He's hard.
Skilla, I like I Swear. I like fucking shit. I like Babyface. He definitely, like, Babyface should definitely be called. He should be called like Picasso or some shit like that. Like, he need to make a mixtape called Picasso, cause like how he painted shit and he's so smooth with his shit. Like, it's just like V's, that nigga go crazy too.
Yeah.
V's go crazy too. I fuck with a lot of people.
They all go crazy
in my city.
Yeah.
But like I said, and one of my songs said, "What's the go to do a feature with my favorite rapper, Future, Early Bird, to get the worms?" But I'm a piling with the Roosters. Like, I want to do a feature with Future. That's my favorite artist.
That'd be fire, bro.
That definitely would.
From the music that I've heard that you have out already, and that you've made, like, I think you and Future would make a dope ass collab. Facts.
Thank you.
Facts, for sure.
It's gonna happen one day.
Hell yeah.
One of these days.
It's just a matter of time.
It might just happen tomorrow. Cause when I was on Tether and everybody used to ask me, they be like, "Bro, when you get off Tether?" I say tomorrow. Even if I was lying, I knew I was lying.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, tomorrow, they just give you hope.
For real.
Give you hope and give
Yeah.
you faith. Like,
Yep.
shit about to get better.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Now, is there any advice that you would give to any up and coming new artists right now that's
Any up and coming new artists?
that's really trying to figure out, you know, like, how do I put my music out there?
The first thing I say, if you want to be an artist, get an ASCAP, get a BMI, get a DistroKid, get every way to collect every royalty that you possibly can. They got these things called black royalties. You can get fucking 500,000 streams on a song and only get paid $13 from that bitch. But if you got all your royalties, you probably got fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of money unclaimed. So
For
you
real.
like to do everything the right way. Just getting a DistroKid ain't the only way to do it.
Nah.
Yeah, you gonna put your music out there and you gonna get fucked the whole time. You
For
really
real?
ain't.
Nah,
If
I
you
mean,
figure it out, if you figure
yeah,
out the
you gotta-
ins and outs,
Exactly. That's what it.
it's gonna help you accumulate your money at a later time. Like you gonna be like, all right, I'm only making $100 on DistroKid or something like that. But when you get those black royalties and ASCAP and BMI and Song Trust and all that shit, you gonna start seeing the money that you're supposed to see.
Yeah. Yeah. And
What you really putting out, they still gonna take some type of percentage from you.
oh yeah, for
But
sure.
You gonna get the bigger percentage.
Yeah. And that's what you want.
Yes.
That's what you want. And I'm glad that you said that. Like, if you can own all of your royalties, that's the most important, you know. And if you can do that, I would suggest doing it.
And another thing, do everything yourself.
Yes.
So you don't have to ask nobody for shit. You don't gotta put your pride to the side. You ain't gotta get mad because you heard a no. Just figure it out yourself. And you might be eager to do this at that time, but figure, like, I ain't gonna say figure, but figure out what else you good at while you doing that. Like I said, I was rapping. I ain't had nobody to produce me. I stayed up and I learned that shit. And it took me about a good year to get my sound. Now I got my sound. Save my presets. I ain't gotta fuck with it no more. Do everything yourself. You won't need nobody else.
That's smart. That's smart. And the way that you did that by saving the presets, that makes everything a lot more easier.
Shit, who can you count on like you can count on yourself?
Shit, nobody.
Exactly.
For
Probably
real.
God.
Yeah, that's the only person. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, everybody can say they got your back, but when it comes down to it, who's really there?
Shit. I ain't gonna hold you up. I had somebody that was there for me fucking for 3 years. Hold me down. Like, shit. If I'm down and out, they got me. Motherfucking, if I need to talk, they got me.
Hell yeah.
Shit. I feel like I won now.
For sure. No, facts.
Shout out you, baby.
Fooling over here. Hell yeah. So, what are some goals that you have set right now, man, that you're trying to knock down and trying to accomplish? What's actually better yet, what's the main goal that you have set right now?
My main goal is to be that king chess piece, get across the board and put my next piece across the board and make that piece stronger. So basically doing what I need to do so I can do what I need to do for everybody else so they can do what they need to do.
Got you. Hell yeah. Where do you see yourself within the next, I say 6 months to 2 years?
6 months to 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Hopefully blown up. 2 years? Shit, as long as I ain't saying in jail, I'm cool with that shit.
For real, facts.
Living, being a fucking daddy to my kids.
Hell yeah.
Successful about to graduate school because, you know, I took a 2-year course, graduating school. Like, even if I don't get as big as I want to in music and stuff like that. I know I'm chasing something else.
Right.
Even though I'm gonna say music is my priority, it's my priority. School my priority too, but it ain't my priority like music. Like fashion, like I love fashion, like I love putting that shit on. Like this I love clothes, my Jordans, all that shit. Like I love that shit, but I know that people buy clothes. That's a supply and demand. Like people listen to music, they can listen to your music for free. They can't buy your clothes for free.
No, because
they can't buy your business for free. They can't come in your coffee shop and get a free coffee.
Exactly, because all that stuff that you just mentioned, at the end of the day, it is supply and demand. People are gonna obviously need clothes. There's gonna have to be a supply for that. Us as the people, we are the demand because we need that. And then everything else, as far as businesses, small business owners, your customers, your connoisseurs, it all plays its role. Mm-hmm. So who's behind all the visuals right now? Are you kind of sticking to one videographer, or are you trying to like work with a couple different ones to kind of, you know, help brainstorm and bring out that actual vision?
Like I say, I'm big on loyalty. So my dog Long Way Joe, he shot like mostly all of my videos except one of them. A guy named Buddy Evans, he did one of my videos. But Long Way Joe, he stuck with me. Like, and when I go big, he gone with me.
Yes,
like,
sir.
Shit, like I say, I didn't have money for promotion, and I didn't have nothing but a studio at times. I ain't have money to pay him sometimes for videos and shit like that, but guess what? Joe came through every time. Money greedy ENT.
Hell yeah.
That's my nigga.
Hell yeah.
Nigga came through every fucking time. I'm talking about, I'm on Tether. We trying to figure out different spots to shoot up in the house and shit like that, because the last video gonna look like that because I'm on Tether and I can't go nowhere. I only got 15-foot distance to go from the house.
Yeah, true. But if you did have a spare bedroom at the time, you could take advantage of that.
Shit.
Different wallpapers, different themes, different...
My house was a 10 house, bro. Like, me and my niggas, we made the videos, bro. Like, the shit that we do on an everyday basis. Like, my life was a music video. Like, we turn up. Like, when I was on Tether, I can say, people gonna be like, yeah, you was up in Tether for 500 days, gonna leave the house. That shit gotta be miserable. I wasn't that miserable. They turned me up the whole time. I'm talking about Henny every day. I gotta go drug test the next day and shit like that.
Yeah.
They motherfucking got my back so good. They're gonna get my Certo and Gatorade and water and shit like that so I can flush that shit out of my system so I can come home and do it again and again.
Right.
And like, they made Tether the time of my fucking life. Like, I wouldn't want to be trapped in no other house on Tether without them.
For real. Facts.
They turned me the fuck up.
I mean, there's ways around it, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain ways, which we probably shouldn't say this on camera, but there's certain ways to bypass certain things with the tethers, depending on the make and the situation of why. You know what I'm saying? Like a breathalyzer one.
Mm-hmm.
There's ways around that.
I didn't know that.
Yep. I'm not gonna go into depth.
You ain't got to. I ain't even know. I ain't on either one.
That's an off the camera discussion. So yeah, but no, there's ways around everything nowadays, man. It's crazy. Like whatever you could think of, somebody hacked it. Mm-hmm. Somebody got around it. Somebody figured how to bypass it. It's just the world that we're in today. You know, it's more modernized. It's getting more futuristic every day.
Definitely is.
Yeah. It makes you wonder, like, is tomorrow going to be the same? Shit.
If every day is the same, you doing something wrong.
For real. Like,
I wake up every day, I go outside and I stare at the sun. Say something about a pineal glands or some shit like that. I'm not really all that spiritual and shit like that, but I know after I look at that sun and shit like that, I feel good for the rest of the day. I feel like I can do anything.
Oh, yeah. That's where your main energy is actually coming from.
Mm-hmm.
For real, so.
I just stare at it.
I ain't never tried it, bro.
You should, bro.
I'm going to try it one of these days. Just try to soak in the sun
No, I ain't say soak up in it, bro. Like, don't keep your eyes like super.
I mean, just soak up into it for like maybe a minute or two, but not look focusedly into it. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of
20 seconds.
Yeah,
tops.
And then the other, I'll look away and I let that energy just keep coming.
It's gonna turn you up, bro.
Hell yeah. I think that's gonna end this interview. Appreciate you coming out today. I got to rock out with my boy Rock Out Ali.
I appreciate you, Brody. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming out, man. Definitely the platform to hit. The hottest in the streets right now. Hip hop, new generation, man. You already know what it is. Fire, always fire. But before we go, let them know where to find you at on all social media platforms.
Instagram, Rock Out Ali. You go to Apple, Rock Out Ali. You can also type in Ali Prophet, ALIPROPHET.
Okay.
You're gonna find 8 mixtapes from there. You're gonna find 7 mixtapes there. You're gonna find 1 mixtape, Rock Out Ali, and you're gonna be expecting another Rock Out Ali, and then you're gonna expect a clothing line, Rock Out Ali. Then you're gonna expect a lady one, Rock Out Ali. You know what I mean? Everything is just Rock Out Ali, like rock out world, rock out everything. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
You gotta make the world just your world.
For real. Absolutely.
And I'm in your world right now.
And I'm in yours, bro. So
It's a great feeling.
We got to see the two differences. Appreciate you coming out. Y'all already know what the deal is. So before we go, Rock Out Ali's got a dope virtual performance for y'all. So make sure you stay tuned for that because you don't want to miss it. He's about to hit the stage.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't. Follow us on the gram at The H&G Show and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, The H&G Show. Thanks for watching. Peace. Hell yeah.
Shit. I talk to a what?
Hey, turn me up 14.
I'm big time, but I'm still lying. Spinning price trap jumping, but it's still high. Them niggas soft as hell shit, but they still lives. Before I die, I promise I'ma get a meal like it. Play with my chopper up the score, I gotta kill buddy. Forever 10 we so locked in, my niggas still solid. I send my niggas on a mission, I'm a drill sergeant. I keep a pistol, I got problems that I'm still solving. I still think about them losses that I took. I got a week left from probation, that first day was trying to cook. I might move to Carolina, contemplating if I'ma do it. If I don't make it with this music, I'ma make his ass the user. Once they go to do a feature with my favorite rapper, Future. Early bird to get the word, shit, I'm up hollering with the roosters. Doggy blew my phone up, asking what I'm doing. I tell that nigga don't call my phone if he ain't got no movement. I told your ass don't get up in my car if you ain't no shooter. My ex been going outside, she been fucking with a loser. Over there acting like she happy, but the bitch looking stupid. Yeah, it's cool, but your bestie got some better pussy than you. Broke that bitch back 3 times, crank back got you. Got her bent over in the bathroom with an arch back she used. Put my signature on that pussy, it forever be my coochie. You can run far as fuck, but you gon' still come back to me. Niggas talking on my name, and it still got back to me. Dog said he doing me in, and he still didn't do it. Bitch, I'm good in every hood, I go on my car moving. If it's beat, my niggas beat, might as well start shooting. Rock Ali must be a vibe, how these hoes flock to me. Something strong, this ain't no weed, this some dog, not cookie. I told that nigga press, if he ever feel like I'm pussy. Load the gun, handed to him, probably still wouldn't shoot it, bitch.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.